Hey, what's going on, solar family? Hopefully you're doing amazing. And in this video, I want to give you 7 tips on how to maximize your success before you get started in solar. So I wish somebody shared these tips with me before I got started, and I'll definitely be way ahead where I'm at right now. But before I dive into it, if we haven't met already, my name is James Ramos. I am the co-founder of Solar University. I've been in the solar industry for over 8 years, and 7 years out of the 8 years in solar, I literally haven't stepped foot inside a homeowner's house. I've been blessed enough to close all my deals online. And with Solar University, we train thousands of people transition from another career into the solar industry. So if you're looking to get started in solar and you want the fastest way to get started, or maybe you already are in solar and you want to learn how to sell solar virtually, or maybe you're a roofing or HVAC contractor and you want to add solar in your book of business, make sure to book your free solar strategy call. It's gonna be a pop-up right above this video. So I'm gonna dive right into it. So tip number 1 to maximize your success in the solar industry is don't quit your day job. Yes, I know that's probably counterintuitive to what you actually want to do. I know you want to fire your boss, but don't fire your boss prematurely. Because I know you're super excited and you want to get started in solar and you want to kiss your boss goodbye, but if you fire your boss prematurely and for whatever reason solar doesn't work out for you, unfortunately you're going to be begging your boss to give you your job back, and it's happening all the time. So if you have a job right now, you're blessed. Stay exactly where you're at right now with your current day job, and from there close at least 1 or 2 deals and make an extra $5,000 to $10,000 on top of what you're currently making now with your day job. Because I know you're super excited to get started in the solar industry, but don't fire your boss prematurely. Tip number 2, and this one may sting a little bit. It's not going to be as easy as you think it's going to be. It's very lucrative, don't get me wrong, because I want to set you up for success and be fully transparent with you. Because there's so many other people out there that may be a little misleading, because they're gonna tell you, you know what, you're gonna be driving Lamborghinis and buying mansions your first month or 2 in the solar industry. Yes, it is possible to change your financial future, but don't mistake someone else's success, because they're probably 5 to 10 years in the solar industry before they started making amazing income. But the great thing is, if you practice, it gets easier and easier as you go through the process. My third tip for you is get training and mentorship from people that are way light years ahead of you, because now you're gonna be able to condense years and years of experience in just weeks. Because if somebody is already successful in the solar industry, the only thing that you have to do is invest into getting as close as you can with that group of people. Because for me personally, the one reason how I was able to take our business to the next level is to be around like-minded people that were way ahead of me already. So make sure that you continuously invest in yourself, jump in a time machine, and learn from people that are way ahead of you. Tip number 4 is to create a daily schedule. There's so many people getting started in the solar industry that fired their boss, and even prematurely, and now they're sitting at home at 8 o'clock in the morning twiddling their thumbs because they don't know what to do. Because when you're a 1099 solar representative, you're your own boss. You have a micro solar company in the palm of your hands, and no one's gonna tell you what to do but yourself. So make sure that you create a daily routine when you're gonna be reaching out and marketing, when you're gonna be talking to homeowners and having consultations, and when you're gonna be learning and training. So make sure that you have a structured calendar every single day on exactly what you're gonna be doing to reach your goals. Because in this industry, you have to be intentional on what you do every single day. And what you need to do is reverse engineer your financial goals to months, to weeks, and even days. So make sure that you create a daily schedule. Tip number 5, when you're looking for a solar company to work with, make sure that they allow you to sell solar virtually. Because eventually your business should be all virtual sales, meaning that you're sitting at home or in your office or at the beach, just as long as you have a Wi-Fi connection and a laptop, you can do business. So the majority of companies out there, their business model is strictly door-to-door and meeting homeowners face-to-face. Yes, that's great to get started, but eventually, if you want to take it to the next level so you can be around your family or your friends and still make amazing income, make sure that the solar company that you're working with allows you to sell solar virtually online as well. Tip number 6, if you're currently doing traditional marketing, meaning that you're knocking on doors to get solar leads, make sure that you have an exit plan from the door to virtual sales. There's so many consultants out there that they're just stuck doing face-to-face consultations or even knocking on doors for the rest of their career. And there's nothing wrong with knocking on doors if that's what you like doing. But for me personally, I didn't like knocking on doors. So I wanted to create a business where I could be more virtually and I could be around my family and friends and still close deals, even if I'm on vacation. So make sure when you're making that big money is to set money aside to have an exit plan from the door to virtual sales. And tip number 7, and this is the most important advice that I can give you with over 8 years in the solar industry, is to not quit. Because I know you're probably super excited to get started in solar, and there's so many other reps out there that are excited just like you, and after a month or 2 or even 3 months in the industry, they decide to quit. They say, you know what, it's too hard, I quit, I'm gonna go back to my 9 to 5. And I honestly feel the only way you're going to fail in this industry is if you quit. That's why it's super important to be around like-minded people like the folks at Solar University to encourage you, to motivate you. Because in the solar industry, like I mentioned, you are a 1099 employee, meaning that this business is yours and you have to grasp a hold of it and take ownership of it. That's why it's so important as well to have a rock solid mindset. And that's what we teach at Solar University as well, because there is going to be adversities. There are going to be obstacles. And if you don't have a solid why and a solid mindset, unfortunately, you're gonna put up the white flag and you're going to retreat and surrender and quit. So when that little voice tells you, you know what, you need to quit, this is too hard, make sure that you have your why, the purpose why you're doing this for. Because if you have your why and your purpose, you're gonna be able to persevere all of the hard times that you will experience in the solar industry. And in this industry, and I honestly feel in any industry, there's gonna be ups and there's gonna be downs. And when you have that rock solid mindset, I know you're gonna be able to persevere, because this is an amazing once in a lifetime opportunity. So hopefully that helped you out a little bit. So if you're looking to get started in solar and you want the fastest way to do so, or maybe you already are in solar and you wanna learn how to sell solar virtually, or maybe you're a roofing or HVAC contractor and you wanna add solar in your book of business, make sure to click the button right above this video and book your free solar strategy call. Other than that, have an amazing day. Goodbye for now. Peace.